Hey guys, what is up? I'm Max.
I'm Wenji, and welcome back to Reacticorns.
Special effects. CG. It's everywhere.
CGI.
It is everywhere these days, right? You look at any movie, it's there.
You look at any Reacticorns episode.
Tons of special effects as
Always.
well. We got the best quality special effects in the world. But there are actually some amazing movie moments that were done completely without any CGI at all.
Oh,
special effects, yeah. So today we're gonna check them out to see the old school way, the true way of doing things.
yeah, because normally on this channel we review what it looks like behind
Before and after
the
CGI.
Yeah. So this
now,
time, we're looking at the
flipping it
real
on its
deal.
head. That's right,
cool.
that's right.
Awesome.
So the first one, the orcs in the Lord of the Rings, the reason why they look so good and lifelike is because they were lifelike and made entirely practically. There was no 3D special
it's all
effects.
makeup.
Yeah.
It's all special effects makeup.
Yeah, so actually like The Hobbit used CGI, but Lord of the Rings didn't. So they just used makeup, prosthetics, and achieved a very lifelike look.
How many makeup artists was on that movie? And how many hours do those extras have to spend in makeup?
Yeah, each one of these had to sit there for like hours getting their face on.
I would expect it to take up to 5 hours.
Just for one
person.
And they had like billions of orcs. You know.
Are you sure they didn't CGI them and like clone them?
I don't know.
If there was billions, there would be a billion makeup artists.
Maybe there were a billion makeup artists.
Do even a billion makeup artists exist in the world? Like full stop?
Yes, they do. They made it once for the orc, and then forevermore on that shoot, they had to sleep like that.
Yeah,
they couldn't take it off.
That would be so uncomfortable.
So, pretty impressive. Alright, let's check out this next one. This scene in 2002 film Spider-Man was done with no CGI.
Oh,
What?
He actually had to stack them?
How?
And they had to act surprised every time?
What?
I wonder how many takes this took.
They did 156 takes of this scene until Toby got it right. So
oh my gosh.
that is actually quite skillful.
He'd be really good at that after 156
How did he ensure that plate landed flat onto the milk carton?
Yeah, that's kind of the most impressive.
I couldn't even do that once. Dude, now that I know that that's how they did it, it's even more impressive.
You know what? It's not just those two. Okay, here are the things that needed to happen for this scene to happen. And the thing is, the scene was probably only like 10 seconds of the movie.
Even less.
That'd take 156 times. Kirsten Dunst had to get her expression right every time. Imagine if he got everything done and then her expression was wrong. Oh my gosh, that would have sucked. He had to get his expression right, which I think is easier because
he's just concentrating.
Yeah, you're like trying to do it anyways. It's like realistic.
Yeah.
But the person throwing everything also had to get it right 156 times. Because the person behind the camera that's dropping this food, if they drop it wrong, it's hard for him to catch it.
Yeah. See that guy in the background looking real bored? That's 156 takes of boredom.
He didn't even have to act.
Yeah. Anyway, so midway through, the studio wanted them to actually just use CGI and move on because it was taking too long. So they were only given 1 day to get it right. So they got the shot in that 1 day. That was their one job for that day. Get this scene right.
For those of you that don't think actors work that hard, well, here's proof that they do.
That's crazy. All right, check this out. Mad Max Fury Road was praised for its use of practical effects. Most of the film used practical instead of special effects. So one of the coolest was this guitar scene where fire is pretty hard to do in CGI due to its like
crazy
random movement. It's unpredictable. So they actually had a guy on a giant truck playing guitar, and the guitar itself actually spewed fire.
Oh, they had to make a guitar that spewed fire.
They made a guitar flamethrower.
You know, the art department in these movies are crazy because like they have to make anything and everything. You have to have the skills. So if someone is like, I want a guitar that looks like this but spits fire, you actually kind of have to go and make it. That's your job.
Yeah.
You can't be like, I can't make it.
Yeah. How do I make a flamethrower? I've never made one before.
You just kind of gotta figure it out.
You gotta do it. Star Wars The Force Awakens paid attention to some minute details, as George Lucas always does. For example, there's a scene on Rey's home planet where some bread rations are being made from powder that instantly turns into bread. Apparently, this was done practically. It took months of work to get the formula right, and this was the final product. So they just put powder in a bowl
That turned into
that
bread.
turned into bread. What powder turns into bread?
Well,
What?
they formulated something that turns into bread.
That's crazy. Because, like, you actually have to invent a new thing for a movie. Like,
Well, again, art department. Kudos to you. They had the job of figuring out how to turn.
invent powdered bread, art department.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
If you
Well,
can't, you're fired.
Well, luckily, it probably didn't have to be edible, which is good
Oh,
for
true.
them. That's like one difficulty taken out of
True.
the equation. But you still had to make it look right.
True. Independence Day was full of CGI, but there was one iconic scene that didn't use it. It was when the aliens blew up New York City.
Okay? Did
They actually blew up New York
they
City.
blow up New York City? I don't know if that's allowed. Even if you wanted to, I'm not sure the council will permit. Yeah. you
They
can-
got real aliens.
Yeah, you can blow
Okay.
up our city. It's
They
fine.
blew up New York City, and that's it. That's the movie done. It was actually the flames flying toward the camera in a terrifying way. This flame scene, the flames were actually real.
Oh.
So they made a small model of New York City inside a soundstage, and then they turned it on its side so the fire would move towards the camera when they actually blew it up. What?
Ooh.
Oh, so they made a miniature New
Yeah,
York
it's like
City.
it's a model. It's
Yeah.
like a little model.
And then they hung it up, and then they lit the fire from below so that it like goes through the city, and the camera's like down.
Oh.
Yeah. Tom Cruise actually clung to the side of a plane for one of his own stunts.
Oh, wow.
He has a reputation for being a stuntman and did this for 8 takes with no stunt double. What? Wait, the plane was actually there and it took off? No way!
Is that allowed? Are you allowed to put an actor through that? Is that legal?
No way! He did that?
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
Oh, wait. You see, there's a rope attached to the door in case he does let go. Still be attached to the safety rope.
True.
So the only thing they did was they just removed this rope
Yeah,
after
in the scene.
In the scene.
I mean, it's good because you don't really have to act in that situation.
You
You're just
would
terrified.
be terrified, yeah. But he can't be too terrified. He's got to be brave.
All right, true. He has to act because
Yeah.
you're terrified, but then you
You
gotta
gotta be
act
brave,
brave.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, there is still acting involved.
All right, Inception was known for practical effects. This scene with the optical illusion stairs was done practically. They built a real set of stairs that would look like it looped around when filmed at a particular angle. Oh, so this...
Oh, I remember this scene
Yes,
vaguely.
so it's weird because, like, you know, you see the stairs, right? Each set of stairs is going up,
Yeah.
but it's all connected. And they actually built this. Anyway, also, they had a hallway fight scene. I don't know if you remember this. The hallway was, like, getting spun around. You know, like, the gravity was... See, look.
Oh, yeah.
So the gravity
yeah.
was all being spun around. So this was actually done with a real full-size hallway that rotated to make it look like gravity
Oh.
was constantly shifting.
So you were being thrown around.
That's how they like got thrown on this side wall, because they were actually on the side wall. Look, they're actually just trying to fight while the thing's rotating.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine doing the choreography going, okay, and then 360 choreography.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and then you do this move while you're on the side, and then this move when you're like down there.
That is so crazy. In Jurassic Park, the dinosaurs were created with life-size animatronics and people in suits. What? So people would get into these suits?
Yeah.
But how is one person fitting in that suit? Basically, I think what they're saying is, look, this thing was actually really on set.
And someone in there was controlling it?
Pepper pulls out the arc reactor from Iron Man's chest in the first Iron Man movie. Apparently, this was done with practical effects. There was a fake chest made for Robert Downey Jr. and Gwyneth Paltrow was reaching into it.
Ooh.
Sorry?
I remember that scene. Like, as in, it's all like silicon up there.
And they just put like a tin can.
A tin can in it. And then that bottom of the can is probably touching his real chest.
What the heck? That's so
So
weird.
it looks real when she reaches in.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because it did look really real.
It did look real.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, they just made a fake chest. Apparently, all the props in Tony's lab are actually real, actual props as well. So all of these are real. They're not
Wow.
CGI'd. That's kind of cool.
Again, art department, I salute you.
In the Lord of the Rings trilogy, another Lord of the Rings one, it was necessary to make hobbits look much smaller than the other actors. To achieve this, Peter Jackson used a lot of forced perspective, such as having Frodo Frodo sitting a few feet behind Gandalf, but shooting it as if though they are side by side. Oh, so here he's actually far back.
He's actually a few feet in front.
He's probably looking at nothing.
Yeah.
But he's pretending he's looking at Gandalf, but he's actually looking at nothing. So this pole next to Gandalf is life-sized, but this pole next to Frodo is massive. That's very tricky.
It's really smart.
I like it. So they didn't have to use any special effects at all. Everyone just looked small. Oh, so in here, right, to make Frodo tiny, the shot was actually like this from the other side. So Frodo's like so far back.
On another table.
He's on a different table.
It looks like he's on the same table.
Serving Gandalf on the same. If you look closely though, he does look further behind. Quite.
But you don't expect him to be that further behind.
Yeah.
Like, he looks slightly further
Your brain
behind.
tricks you.
Yeah, but not super further behind.
That's cool. That goes to show maybe I can do my own cheapo special effects. El Cheapo.
Well, you have to go back and get some geometry lessons.
I need a whole art department. I need a billion makeup artists. Yeah, maybe too hard. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that episode. We'll be back again tomorrow with another one.
And we'll see you guys then. Bye.
Bye.
Guys. Love you.